Hey YouTube, this is Rasmus Park Fan 62. It is Tuesday, October the 15th at about 6:37. We are roughly less than 3 weeks away from Halloween. So you're going to start seeing more Halloween related content coming. The week of Halloween, there will be a Christmas one that will go up as soon as I get information about something. So prepare for that. So this is Kings Island's Halloween haunt and tricks and treats overall thoughts. There is going to be one that will come out after this. That will be what to expect. Now, first of all, I would like to thank everybody who has seen or commented on the 3 videos I've put up so far for Halloween haunt. Essentially the parade of monsters, that was filmed Friday night. The ending ceremony, that was pretty cool. I will mention that at the end of this about that, and then the walkthrough of Kings Island during the day. Now, sorry I didn't do a nighttime video. There was some things that was going on which prevented me from doing it. So let's get started. First, for tricks and treats. Now, tricks and treats goes on every day, every Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 11 to 7. Now, some of it starts winding down the closer you get to haunt, because haunt. So the first thing is cool themed trick-or-treat stations. So instead of just having employees stay in there and give out Hershey bars and stuff like that, they've kind of themed it. So it's not a lot. It's just like a door and stuff like that. Now, with that, some of the restaurants throughout the park have cool themed tricks and treats food. Now, if you saw the walkthrough, I showed some of it. Not every restaurant has it. It's just certain ones. I think Festus House didn't. May be wrong. And there was a few others. Also, along with that as well, they did have some cool themed alcohol things, as well as non-alcoholic versions. Now, there was only 2 or 3 non-alcoholic versions to several alcoholic versions. Essentially, they have these look like medical bags, like if you've ever had a family member hooked up with the IV and stuff, it looks similar to that bag, and it's filled with some sort of different flavoring along with different flavors of alcohol. Overall, the feeling of the event doesn't seem forced. So it's one of those things where nothing is forcing you to spend money on ice cream, to spend money on this, to spend money on that. It's just like, it feels like a family-friendly Halloween event. Speaking of ice cream, I had a couple of different restaurants in the park, snack stands. They did have some cool ice cream. It was called Bride of Frankenstein, so essentially it was like half vanilla, then half licorice, I think. So that was fairly cool. And some of the family-friendly decor they had was kind of neat. So they had like these ghosts hanging and stuff like that. Now, for the haunt stuff. Every haunt night at 6 o'clock on the main stage in front of the Eiffel Tower, the Undertaker comes out and basically welcomes everybody, and he gets the monsters on stage. And if you saw the welcome or the monster welcome video, you'll know what I mean by that. Now they have gotten some cool decorations for some of the scare zones. So for the Pumpkin Eater scare zone, for example, they added the it was like a, what was it called, pumpkin patch or something like that. And then there was a few others. One of my favorites was the dead miner in Abandon. So what he would do is he would have a pickaxe, and then he would kind of go like stuff like that. Then behind him, it looks like they had like a coal mining train with skeletons in that. So that was overall pretty cool. Speaking of this, the music, they had music for different themes. So the front, this is the only, while that area is cool, the problem is that section plays like death metal music. And it's okay. I get it. It fits the vibe and all, but it's not me. For Pumpkin Eaters, it has that creepy Peter Pumpkin Eater song. Coney Mall has, I'm not entirely sure what that music was for Cornered. But it was kind of cool. Coney Mall itself had so Coney Mall sounded like a circus, like a demented circus, which was pretty cool. They did have a DJ in there, but unlike Winterfest, which you can hear up and down the whole strip, it's only that one section. Now, while you can hear the music a ways, it's still cool. Now, in the abandoned scare zone I just mentioned, the cool thing about that is the music for that was pretty neat, as it sounds like chainsaws, and it has this thing in the background, or I can't tell if it says like system processing or something like that. Then of course you have screams and stuff like that. Then also near that they have this humongous subwoofer, and all you hear is boom, boom, boom type thing. So I guess that's meant to be trees falling. Now, while we're on the scare zone topic for a minute, the new scare zone Hooked. That was pretty cool because I get it, for pirates, there's not a lot you can do that's not been done already. But the cool thing about it is they used, I guess, what they had from past pirate-themed scare zones and haunted attractions to their advantage. So they had, looks like, skeletons in cages and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if it showed in the video or not, but it had this cool thing closer to the lake of, it looked like a pirate flag on a boat or something like that. So it's those little touches. Now, overall, Halloween Haunt and Tricks and Treats is a very cool event to go to. But beware, it does get very busy. So please be aware of that.